While many Oklahomans prepare for what could be the last Bedlam game, we went back to where it all began, right here in Guthrie, Oklahoma at Mineral Wells Park. And the park still stands today. Right beyond this creek is where Bedlam was born. Every year, the stands are packed with crimson and cream and America's brightest orange. But the first Bedlam game looked a little different. It was played in this park in Guthrie.
I think they were trying to find a location that was between Stillwater and Norman, and there was not a railroad that went into Stillwater at that time from here. The OU team came on the railroad, and the Oklahoma A&M team came by wagon, and they met here in Guthrie.
The year was 1904, and while Oklahoma wasn't even a state yet, the rivalry began.
Both teams had played games before. This was not the first game, but this was the first Bedlam game.
At the time, the Sooners were known as the Rough Riders, and the Pokes were called the Tigers or Oklahoma A&M. Even the rules much different than modern-day football.
The rules were if the ball went out of bounds, whichever team gained possession of it had the ball.
And in the first Bedlam battle, the ball landed in the creek.
One of the Tiger players punted the ball, and the wind was blowing and blew it into the lake, to the river. Guy picked up the ball, and they were trying to tackle him, and I think the ball eventually ended up in the hands of the Rough Riders and scored a touchdown.
The inspiration behind the iconic painting to remember that day. And while there weren't thousands of fans or fireworks,
was a very significant step towards a rivalry between our two state universities. OU won the game, and OSU fans are not very proud of that score. I think it was 75-0.
That first game at this park sparked 119 years of an Oklahoma tradition many look forward to every fall.
The state has evolved, and the game has evolved. Bedlam is kind of Bedlam. That's what it is, and everybody gets excited about it. And it's an important game for the state of Oklahoma and for both universities.
Since then, almost every game has been on one campus or the other, except for 7 games held in Oklahoma City. So while bragging rights were given to the Sooners that first Bedlam, Oklahomans will be locked in to see who will take home bragging rights one last time.
I hope that the Bedlam series will not be gone forever, but things change, and we realize that because of the change of conferences, it's not going to work out for a while, and that's understandable. Both teams have had outstanding teams year after year, and so it's a good rivalry, and it'll be a good game this year, I'm sure.
In Guthrie, Elise Jones, KOCO 5 News.